Hello everyone, good day watching this additional lesson about if-else statement where you will learn how to save multiple lines by using a shortcut of if. There is also a shorthand if-else which is known as the ternary operator because it consists of three operands. It can be used to replace multiple lines of code with a single line. It is often used to replace simple if-else statements. The syntax of this technique is to declare first a variable and then assign a condition inside of a close and open parenthesis. After that condition, you are going to set a question mark telling the syntax that you are now open for the expression, and the first expression is for the true. If the condition is true, then this expression or the expression after that will execute. Then you are going to add a semicolon symbol where you can add your expression for your false. When the condition will have a result of false, then this expression will execute. Okay, so instead of writing string variable gender is equal to female, if gender is equal to male, cout hello sir, else hello mom. So on the screen you can see an example of a normal if-else statement. Now we will try to use the shortcut of it by use of a ternary operator. So you will um, so the code you will write like this. First you were going to declare a variable, this gender, and it is equal to female. Then second, you are going to declare a result variable which has a value. First, we have an open close parenthesis. We have now the condition. If the gender, if variable gender is equal to has a value of male, then followed by a question mark. That means you are now open for the first expression. That means that this expression will execute if the condition of this expression is true. So the output is hello sir. Then next is the colon, which are telling that um, the second expression will be false. So it will output hello ma'am. So we will try to write it on code blocks. Instead of writing this if statement, which first declare a variable, for example gender, and let the user input a gender. So cout enter a gender. So cin gender. So this is the ordinary if statement, if else statement. If gender is equal to male, so you echo something like cout hi sir, else that is a girl, so that means you echo hi ma. Okay, so we will try to output it. This is an ordinary if else statement. So the user inputs a data. So I will try to put male. So when I enter, the program will output hi sir. We will try to run it again by inputting female, so enter. So the okay, sorry for that. Let me try it again. Female. So the answer is Haima. So the program is working. So now we will try to use implement a ternary operator. Still the same. I will just I will remove this if statement. First thing you are going to do is to create a variable that stores the output, okay, of our data that we're going to process. So for example, output data. So now instead of having multiple lines, we will use only one line. First is to assign those um, this variable into that particular ternary operation. So output data is equal to first thing you are going to do is to have an open close parenthesis and put the operations like conditions rather, like for example gender is equal to male. Then you put question mark to tell the compiler that you are now ready for the first expression, just to become to execute if the condition will be true. So you output this data. So I will just put hi sir. So this following data that you are going to execute will be stored on the output. So if the condition will turns true, this expression will store on the output data string. Okay, then we have another, which is the colon to tell that the compiler that you are now ready for the else statement. So if the condition is turned false, then this data will be saved on output data. So I will write here hi ma'am. Okay, so whatever the condition, true or false, this data will now store on the output data. Okay, if this is false, then this data will be stored on the variable output data. So next thing you're going to do is output the output data. Say out okay output data and line. So meaning whatever the the value stored in output data, it will be outputted because of the cout. Okay, so again, this is now the condition. Okay, then this is now the expression. It will be if the condition turns true, then this after the question mark is the first expression. So it will this data will be stored on output data. Then next of the colon is now this is intended for the second expression, that if the condition if the condition answer is false. Okay, and it will store to output data. So now whatever the data save on the output data, depending of the condition you are putting here, it will be output, okay, because of the cout. Okay, let me try to run it again. Okay, I will make it first male, so the answer will be hi sir. It's still the same thing what happened earlier with the ordinary if else statement. Then we will use a female, so it would accept that this condition will fall because of the condition. This expression will fall because of this condition it makes false. Okay, so the disadvantage of this is now the advantage of this ternary operator, but the disadvantage is you cannot write nested if else statement like of this one. You should only have a clean block of codes like only if and else. You don't put else if statement here. That is only the disadvantage. If you want only a simple if else statement, then you try to use this ternary operator. Okay, your activity or assignment is to create a program where you're going to use this expression. Okay, ternary operator. Okay, for example, for my example, my second if else statement, for example, um, I will check if the entered user is old or young. If the user input 20 and below, the answer is young. And if the user will input 21 above, then the answer is old. So we will try to remove everything. So first I will use int since it is a number related to number. I will use int age, see out, enter an age. Okay, see in age. So now this is now the ternary operator. But first we're going to declare a variable. Okay, so for integer, so I will make it string because it is the string data. I will output young or old. Okay, so result, and you can have this expression result is equal to if age is less than or equal to 20. So this is now the condition. If that is less than or equal to 20, meaning that is young. So put question mark and then uh, you are young. Okay, then colon for the if the condition is false, you're going to you are old. Okay, now if the condition is true, then this one will execute after the question mark. If this one is false, then this expression will run. Okay, if it will run, it will if either of neither of these no either of these two expression depending of the condition, all of those two will be stored. Either of these two will store on the result. Now next thing we're going to do is to output the result by using cout result and line. Okay, and run. Okay, when I enter 5, then the program will output you are young. Okay, that's correct. Now when I run it again, and we're going to put, for example, 21, since that is our expression, our condition is um, less than or equal to 20, meaning this is now the condition will now false. Then if this expression will output, this expression will save to the result. Then after it will output. Okay, you are old. Okay, so your assignment or your activity is to find any um, uh, create a program that just really implement this ternary operator. Okay, that is your assignment for this activity. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned something on it. um, I guess it's all wrapped up. God bless everyone. Bye bye.